and welcome to the Severn Valley Railway. I'm Leslie Carr and we're at Bewdley Motive Power Depot today with engineers Will Marsh and Gary Williams, who are carrying out steam tests on a couple of the locomotives that are going to haul our opening services.
I think first things first, we'll get underneath. We'll have a look at the motion underneath.
Yeah.
You need to work off some of that lockdown weight so you can get in there first.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
And I'll go around the outside and do the easy bit. Today's a really big day because this is the first day in 3.5 months that these engines have had smoke coming out the chimney, been able to move themselves. It's quite a symbolic day for all of us here. Something we take for granted every other day. It's just something we haven't been able to do for the last 3 months.
What sort of state did you find them in after the months of being locked up?
Very dusty, lots of sort of rain marks on the boilers. Looking very unloved. So we've taken all the nameplates and number plates off for security. As you can see, the loco's missing its number off the front here, just for security whilst we've been in lockdown. And it does make them look quite sad. It's with all the rain stains on them, they need a proper good clean and polish before they're ready to pull trains again.
So today is all about carrying out steam tests. When did that start? Because I think you've been at it for more than today.
Yeah, we came down yesterday afternoon, did sort of an initial inspection. I mean, even things like before we could even move the engines anywhere, we just need to give them a check over, get some lubrication into the cylinders and on any of the motion, to give all that a check over. And then we lit a small warming fire in the engines last night, and then came here this morning to gently warm them through over a few hours before they're ready for a steam test this afternoon.
How are they performing?
Really well. This one especially, it's in tip-top condition. We did a fair bit of work on this loco before the lockdown. Did some bottom end work, new big end brasses, new piston rings, and a thorough mechanical examination. So it's only run for 2 days since we've done that. So this is in tip-top condition, ready to go.
Well, of course, this is the Pannier Tank behind you. So just tell me a little bit about this loco.
Yeah, this loco, it's not long come off a heavy general overhaul in 2016. We've did a thorough. I think we spent about £400,000 on it then. Serious repairs to the cylinders, serious repair to the loco's frames, full mechanical overhaul. Before that, the loco performed incredibly well through the 90s and the early 2000s. Before that, it came to us from the National Coal Board, built by Kerr Stewart in Stoke-on-Trent, before being taken on by the Great Western Railway, and ultimately when British Railways were coming to the end of steam, this loco found its way onto the NCB before being driven into the ground and was saved by the SVR Pannier Tank Fund.
Well, of course, it's going to be one of our reopening locos, one of the ones that's been specially selected. What was it about 7714 that made it a good candidate for that?
It'll just do whatever you want. It's a superb engine. I mean, despite its size, it's got a serious amount of grunt. It'll do anything that's asked of it. It's in superb condition. So it's just all reliable, really. The engine covered over 9,000 miles last year, and it was our top mileage engine. So it's just an incredibly reliable piece of kit to call upon.
Now, one of the things that you're doing here is the steam circuit testing. Tell me what that involves.
The steam circuit testing is basically to check the integrity of the pipework between the boiler and the cylinders. So we park the engine up, we apply the steam brake, we chock it, and we open the regulator with the loco in mid-gear whilst an engineer checks through the front end of the smoke box door, and we can check the integrity of the pipework, which is a very safety critical piece of equipment. You know, you run the risk of having blowbacks and risk injury to the crew or anything like that if we don't check these things regularly.
So you're just a couple of days back into work now, Will. But what has it been like coming back after being furloughed?
Oh, it's been superb. I can't tell you how much I've missed the place. I've been here nearly 15 years, paid, and it is my life. It isn't just a job. Everyone who works here works here for a living will tell you that it isn't a job. It's a way of life, and I really have missed the place. I'm sorry. It's absolutely great to be back. Absolutely great.
Right, we've got a green for shed. Right, clear my side.
So I hope you've enjoyed your look behind the scenes at Bewdley MPD. Don't forget to leave a comment below, subscribe to our channel, and please donate to our Fight Back Fund at svrtrust.org.uk. See you next time.